When the bombs fall, most shelters will provide minimal protection against the horrors of nuclear war. Thankfully, Vault-Tec has manufactured...
Hi all and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Fallout Shelter playthrough, number 12. So, I'm logging in and apparently there was another patch shortly after 1.2. And I think basically it's just the Halloween patch. And you'll see what I mean when this is finished loading. It's still taking longer to load than it did previously to the 1.2 patch. However, I seem to have figured out the zoom bugs and other such stuff. So, right, okay. Oh god, babies. Right, okay. Let's grab some amenities just to clear the screen off here. Right, okay. Oh god, we got a new door. I'm going to have to do stuff. Let's zoom out and see what's going on. Right, what tasks have we got? 7 dwellers a weapon, that's now collect 24 outfits, have a dweller exploring wasteland. Now I've got someone out who's doing a lot more than that. So let's just click through all the guys I've got in training, and there are, as you can see, a few, because I'm trying to breed a vault of super dwellers. Well, they're pretty much maxed out on every stat. Down. Right, before we check that, let's check on our explorer. I brought a few back, which gave us some other stuff. Ooh, come back. So Kenneth Newt, Jacob. Ooh, Kenneth's not looking good. He's out of stim packs. That's a bit of a shame. I didn't send him out. I only sent him out with 15 to level a bit. So let's call him back. And let's see. We've got Raiders. Not worried at all. Jacob Fisher. Now, he's still got at least a day to come back. Look at these goodies. Gauss rifle, 16 to 17. Hardened pistol. Well, not that amazing. Armor piercing. So all of this gear is better. However, it's... ooh, some more blues. Ooh, yeah. Now this is going to be going into the into our first room there, and a lot of this I'll probably sell. So I did have a bunch of dwellers out exploring, and got them all back and put them back in training. So we'll deal with these, and then I'll show you what I'm on about with. Well, you can probably see. Look, Halloween. Suddenly, whether you want it or not. And I've upgraded the uniforms on these guys in here, so I've got radiation suits. I could do with advanced radiation suits, but I just think these look really cool in this room. They just look like, yep, that's what they should be wearing. Right, so, formal wear, sell. I don't need 10 caps. And let's collect whatever caps they were carrying. Right, let's heal up the room a little. Barely taking any damage now, these guys, and a lot of them, as you can see, they've got pretty high endurance and perception, except for Doris, but there's a replacement for Doris in the works. But I want to level them up as well before I send them into that room, because if we get a Deathclaw attack, I'm quite liable to lose someone. So we've gained a new dweller, and they're, yeah, pretty average. I think when we first started our little adventure in the vault, someone with agility 3 would have gone immediately to the kitchen. However, that's not how it works anymore. You can go and train strength. Hey, no, stay wherever you were in there. So let's have a look at the trainees. Max level reached. So you've got max perception. Max perception. So I'm going to put you... in an endurance room. I think I'm full in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then I've got 2 smaller ones. Yeah, I'll drop you in there, and you can replace whoever's low automatically. And we've got some coffee breakers, which means we need to start making room. Oh no, there's 4 people in there already. So There we go. And we've upgraded the Nuka-Cola plant. As you can see, look. It's looking pretty awesome. Looks a lot better than it did when I started. And if you're wondering what she's wearing there, this is another little thing that dropped in a box. It's quite useful. And pretty funny. Ghost costume. So they've now got that down here. And it seems like having upgraded the room, we now have people stood about drinking Nuka-Cola, which generates food and water simultaneously. So let's just zoom out a smidge. And the Mr. Handies are making this a lot easier. I did buy them. They just were not dropping in lunchboxes, which was pretty annoying. But yeah, so that cost 45,000 to upgrade from first upgrade to second upgrade in there. So yeah, let's have a look in here. Home Sweet Home with a Halloween theme. It's kind of cool if you're into Halloween, I guess. You know, it's not bad, is it? Oh, and Mysterious Stranger still abounds. So, challenges, what have we got? 7 dwellers with a weapon. That should be pretty easy. Who hasn't got a weapon is going to be the question. He probably hasn't, so let's give you something. Not that good. I'm going to save that for others. You can have that. And you seem to be just... What? Who are you? Why are you? Martha. Let's get you some more strength, Martha, and hopefully we got enough room. Yeah, you're wandering around, you won't have a weapon. Have that. And give you a better weapon. Yeah, much better weapon. You can have a laser pistol. You haven't got a weapon, have a pistol. You've got an absolutely terrible weapon, so you can have a sawn off. You are capped on endurance. Yeah, so let's give you a laser, and you have shotgun. Do enhanced sawn off? No, nothing better at the moment, so you keep hold of that. Frank! No. He's got the same armor as Frank, but it's not Frank. You don't have a weapon, have a shotgun. There we go. So that's that completed. What do we get? 200 caps. Wow. Raise this. Do you know what I wish I'd done first? Yeah, I should have done the weapon thing first and then clicked everyone, because there was more than 13 I just clicked. But never mind. Right, has anyone capped anything? Let's have a look in here. Right, so is that you that's max? No, it's the one I can't click behind you. So you now have maximum agility. So, no, that guy, no. Look where my mouse is. How the hell? Why? No. What are you doing? Oh. No. Oh, come on. Finally. Right, so max agility, I'm going to pop you in here. And you can have this guy's uniform. He can go back to training. There you go. You can go back in your vault suit. And you can have a bit of a lesser weapon, I guess. Actually, no, you can keep that. And our new guy who's heading down. There he is with his max agility. You can have what he had, which was handyman jumpsuit. And instead of the scope, let's give you a sawn-off shotgun. There we go. So, ooh, they've all got the same uniform in that room. I like that. I don't know why, but yeah, I think it's kind of more fitting. There's Frank, and I've let Frank keep his cool knight sort of armor, because that's, well, it's cool, isn't it? So that's the only reason he doesn't, but he's got a pretty decent weapon as well. So, as you can see, Frank's capped out on strength there. Who else we got going? I think I've still not put enough in this room yet. Although I'm really not needing any more. 4 of 4. I can't see, so there's one in the back somewhere. So let's zoom in. Ah, there he is, look. So what's he got? Rusty shotgun, cool. Alright, let's check the weapons on my frontliners, the guys who are the ones that do the fighting first. So, 7, yeah, okay. You've got, very nice. You have Joshua, shotgun, okay, and shotgun. We need better weapons though. You've got, yay, laser rifle. And you have flamer, of course. Pretty awesome. No, you stay where you were. So, food production-wise, we really don't need the cafe anymore, but it would look a bit weird without a calf, wouldn't it? You know, vault without somewhere for people to go and do that stuff. What's he wearing? Edward Parry, handyman. Right, your training, your agility. Yes, I know, I'll build more rooms. Right, so let's have a look at the storage situation. Alright, let's get rid of some junk, okay. Enhanced pistol, do I really? 2 to 4. Don't need that one, that's for sure. 3, get rid of that. Scoped. Let's get rid of some of these. Certainly want to have enough room when my other dweller comes back. We'll keep that. Got 5 of them. It's only 50 caps. It's not a lot, is it? Outfits. Any junk here? Probably. But I'm going to keep them just in case I get a equipped dwellers with, you know, and then I've got a bunch of stuff they can wear straight away. So what did it say? 79 out of 100 isn't running out of space, but how many items has Jacob picked up? It's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I'm going to have to upgrade the storerooms before he comes back, or we won't get all his loot. And it's not just him. We've also got Kenneth, who went out to level, but went out with 15 rads and stim packs. But I think once your stamina is maxed, you stop taking any radiation damage. So, but yeah, he's not back for a while, but he's got 20 plus items there. So yeah, we will need more storage. Oh, down. Oh look, there it is. 250. Woo. There are guys with 100 people in their vault who have now got what, something ridiculous like you know, close to 1 million caps. So that's where we're at, folks, and that's the Halloween thing. So as you can see, your rooms turn a very garish purple and orange, and it's only affecting the sort of upgraded social rooms, I suppose you could call them. So the cafe and the barracks here. But if you go down and look at this one, which is a regular small barracks, nothing happening in that, and a full-size barracks here, nothing happening in there. If I upgraded them, they probably would, but I don't need to. We can handle one more dweller. So as long as nobody else is breeding, and there shouldn't be any males mixed with females in those areas anymore. Who are you, and why are you wandering around? How many are in this room, actually? 6 of 6. Ooh, level. Yeah, so it's just clicky point when the clicks work. And the upstairs guy. What's happening with Deathclaws now is they come in, they have a bit of a tussle with where's Mr. Handy? Did he die? Should be a Mr. Handy up here. Oh, there he is, right in front of me. Duh. Yeah, the Deathclaws have a tussle with him in the doorway, which I might start pulling him out of there now. I don't think they need him up there as much for that sort of thing. Then they come in, have a fight in this room, then they go into this room, start fighting these guys, which also, and they all have good endurance. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So they have pretty decent perception, luck, etc., and weapons. So they do a fair bit of damage. Usually by then there's only one left, and so they come in, they fight in here, then they move in here. While they're in here, I'm clicking away, re-healing these guys. They run back into here. I'm then healing up these 4 in here, and then occasionally one survives that sort of gauntlet of damage and wanders down here and is almost instantly killed if it actually makes it out of this room. Quite often it doesn't get past this level, so yeah, dealing with them. Raiders, I don't even bother looking anymore. The very first one, we only had lobies with weaker stats and poor weapons. You know, you were almost losing them every single time, but that's not the case anymore. So yeah, luck-wise, who's capped on luck? Nope, still some to go there. You're okay there. You're okay. Stam, max level reached. So now I've got a decent scientist. Right, decent scientist. Have I got room in here? Yeah, let's have a swap-a-rooney. So you're leaving and you've got... not a lot, but let's get your endurance up. You're only level 1. So that scientist, I will now max their intelligence. Possibly get them up to luck 5, maybe higher. When they're up to that level, then they can go back to work making these. I may build another med bay. I think these are... Is this maxed out yet? The Radaway? Let's have a look. Room fully upgraded. Hospital, I think that is as well. Room fully upgraded. Yep. So, and I think Nuka-Cola is also fully upgraded. So production's high, storage is huge in there. And it's producing water and food. I could literally probably demolish this top row and there, and the vault would still carry on without sort of going over. I think I've probably got enough. If you look at these gaps here, I may need one more power generator, which I'll probably put somewhere else. I don't know. I might get rid of the athletics centre, put it elsewhere. I don't know. The other thing I've noticed as well is I might do the same as I've done here with these, except what I should have done is have one set here and then another one in this gap here, and I've put them side by side, and I shouldn't have done. And the way that seems to work is if you've got dwellers doing anything here and there's a fire and they're only training, you can just pull them out, put them in the next adjacent room, and the fire will just go out on its own. They don't have to do anything. You just evacuate them and job done. Right, so that's kind of it for this one. Short and sweet, I'm afraid. But yeah, there's not a lot else to say, really. The vault's going well. And I need to get finished on the kind of the new explorers that I'm working on. What? No, go back. What are you doing? No! Oh, God. Why are you... This is because I clicked it. Why are you going? Get back in your room. Frank? Back in here. You. Right, who the hell are you? Jerry Anderson. Intelligence. Right, so you were in there and training. Stay there. You're on coffee break. So I've clicked on someone up here, haven't I? I've snagged someone and now it's cocked it all up because the rooms are nearly all full. Right, so yes, you're supposed to be there. Now, where's the guy in the knight armour gone? He's vanished. Where on earth has he gone? He was there, wasn't he, nearest the board? Got to find him now. Let's have a look. Right, yeah. Job, coffee break. Explorers. How people do this on a touchscreen, I don't know. There's Frank in the super reactor. So where's the other guy with the knight armor disappeared to? Yeah. Oh, I think, did we just... Science Centre. Right, so he is in there. Why can't I see him? See, I've got some super brainiacs here. Max level reached. Anthony Lord. Right, Mr. Anthony. You can get some endurance. And who is this he's swapping with? Yeah, I think Willie Clark. He was in a box actually. Willie Clark, level 8 and all that. Have a rifle. Yeah. So yeah, it's just getting a bit harder to keep up. I need to start making notes now so I can remember what I'm doing with which dweller. Idea is to have at least 10 of them out at any one time, collecting and exploring with Max everything. I wish that reminder would just go away. We do not need it. Right, so we shall leave it there. So that's what we got for Halloween. I don't know how long this lasts, but as you can see, conveniently, they're on top of each other. There we go. So you get some pumpkins, you get the bats hanging down, ghosties, some jelly, we call it in the UK, chest there, skeleton, and booze, apparently. So yeah, I might let the dwellers have a Halloween party later. I don't know how. No, I don't trust them. I'll just end up with 20 new dwellers I don't want as yet. So yeah, I want to consolidate what I've got and then start working up. So we'll have dwellers with pretty maxed out stats. These guys are going to be in the new power rooms. As you can see here, they're all, not you, but yeah, you. She's got a long way to go yet. She needed topping up really in the back there. Ooh, that looks like you've maxed. Looks like you've maxed on your strength. So let me pick her up. Thank you. Let's move her over to endurance, and you can swap with someone that needs some strength from over there. So there we go. So when they're all maxed and they've got 10, 10, 10 in the primary stats I want them in, which is going to be a bit like this guy. So they're going to have maximum endurance, maximum perception, maximum luck, and then probably I might even max out intelligence just so they can loot a bit. But we shall see. And I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to send 5 out with luck suits on and 5 out in endurance suits, just to see what the sort of drops, how the system reacts to the drops from those. So it should be quite interesting. But there we are. Right then, folks. So we shall leave it there, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.